This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, June 12th, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Today is the day that restaurants are allowed to open at 50% capacity for indoor dining, according to Governor Larry Hogan, and County Executive Stuart Pittman announced late yesterday afternoon that Anne Arundel County will follow suit. Additionally, outdoor amusements and rides, including miniature golf and go-kart tracks, may also resume under state guidance. I do wonder what will happen with retail, because retail is now still operating at that reduced capacity on one person per 150 square feet of floor space. In a statement, Pittman said, moving forward at this pace carries some risk, but confusion created by separate rules from the state and local jurisdictions does not work from a planning or a public health perspective. We must all be in this together. So that does sound like we are all on board with whatever future relaxations Governor Hogan does come up with. Anne Arundel County also will follow the governor's executive order to open up casinos, arcades, malls, and indoor fitness facilities next Friday, June 19th. And also on the 19th, the county will reopen playgrounds and restrooms in county parks. But as Pittman said, it does come with risk, and if you do need to get a COVID test, and they are recommending, this is on the state level and the local level, if you have attended any of the protest rallies or support rallies or marches, go get a COVID test. They're free, there's no cost. And here is a list of the ones that the county is having, and they do suggest you make an appointment, although it's not required. You don't need a doctor's note, but the phone number to call to make an appointment is 410-222-7256. Coming up for the rest of June, on Monday at the Monarch Academy here in Annapolis from 10 to noon, and also at the Center of Transformation in Hanover from 10 to noon. The following Monday, June 22nd, at the Iglesia Cristina de Resurrección in Brooklyn Park from 10 a.m. to noon. And then the following Monday at Light of the World Family Ministries in Glen Burnie, again 10 to noon. Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger had something to say about the Naval Academy, and he's got two buildings in his sight and wants to have their names changed. Ruppersberger is the chairman of the Academy's Board of Visitors, which is akin to a board of trustees for any normal college, and he said he is asking the Pentagon to consider removing Confederate names from all military bases as people across the country protest against racial inequality and police brutality. The buildings he's looking at are the Superintendent's Residence, which is named after Franklin Buchanan, who was the Academy's first superintendent, left to join the Confederate Navy at the start of the Civil War, and also the Academy's Weapons and Systems Engineering Building, which is called Maury Hall, and that's named after Matthew Fontaine Maury, who was a leader in fields of naval meteorology and navigation, and he headed the coast, harbor, and river defenses for the Confederate Navy as well. In a statement, Ruppersberger said, as the new chairman, the time for discussion is over. It's time for action. Midshipmen who have earned the privilege to study at one of our nation's most prestigious institutions should not have to walk around campus and see buildings named for men who fought to uphold slavery and promote white supremacy. Congressman Ruppersberger, I wholeheartedly agree. If you are a fan of Tuesday Morning, the discount retailer that does like sort of home goods and stuff like that, this may upset you. They are closing two of the stores here in the area. Towson, which probably doesn't affect us too much down here in Anne Arundel County, but also Glen Burnie at 6322 Ritchie Highway. This is all part of the fallout from their bankruptcy that they filed last week. However, three stores that are also in the area are safe at this point. That would be Severna Park, here in Annapolis, as well as Stevensville. Some great news for businesses and restaurants in Annapolis. They have established recovery districts and zones, and they are going to be what I'm going to call permanent, but it's semi-permanent because when COVID goes away or we have a vaccine, these should go away as well. But this enables businesses and restaurants to hopefully recover some of the money that they lost while they've been shut down for the last 13 weeks. This does involve the reduction of parking in certain areas and closure of roads. So you want to listen up. This may impact you as you drive around Annapolis. Every day, market space from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. between Iron Rooster and Federal House will be closed. And every day from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. between McGarvey's and Middleton's, that will be closed. West Street, the first block, will be closed from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., again every day. Lower Dock Street, you'll have reduced parking in front of Latitude 38, and Eastport will have the end of 4th Street closed on the Back Creek side right next to Davis's Pub. There will be cordoned off parking areas and other restaurants in Eastport as well. Again, those are all every day. On Wednesdays, Maryland Avenue is going to be closed from 5 to 10 p.m. Forest Drive will have some cordoned off parking areas at the Bay Ridge Market Shopping Center as well as the shopping center that holds Soul. Lower Main Street will have reduced parking in front of Buddy's Crabs and Ribs. On Thursdays, Maryland Avenue is going to be closed from 5 to 10 p.m. On Friday, this one's important, Upper Main Street is going to be closed from Francis Street to Church Circle from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Maryland Avenue will be closed from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. On Saturday, Upper Main Street is going to be closed from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Maryland Avenue will be closed from noon to 10 p.m. Sundays, Maryland Avenue also will be closed from noon to 10 p.m. So that's real good news for restaurants and merchants. And to kick it off, actually, this weekend, our friends over at Red Wine Bar are bringing in a DJ to entertain the crowds on Saturday night from 6:30 to 9:30. He's going to be bringing in DJ Crawdads, who's the lead singer of the funk band Higher Hands. And he is going to be, quote, spinning chill and laid-back vinyl. I'll tell you, I looked at the weather. The weather does look phenomenal, but George Young will be able to clue us in a little bit better about that. And you want to go to eyeonannapolis.net. There is a graphic in our article that you can download and print out, which tells you exactly what's closed when. They did a real good job of putting that together, so check that out. All right, that does wrap it up for the news today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net for updates to these stories and more throughout the day as they do come in. If you are someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that as well. And tell your friends and colleagues and family how to get a hold of a podcast, how to download a podcast, how to download this podcast, and how to give it a rating. That would be much appreciated. Other than that, hang tight. We've got George Young with your local DMV weather forecast. He is standing by in just 1 minute. But first, a quick message from Rick Peters at Solar Energy Services.
Hello, Marylanders. This is Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services in Millersville, Maryland, wishing you good health and a rapid return to prosperity. Uncertainty is one of the hardest parts of our current situation. As we move towards our new normal, you may want to consider adding more certainty to your financial future by locking in the low cost of clean solar energy. The economics of solar are tremendous, and there's no better source than a trusted team at Solar Energy Services. Residential solar projects typically earn the homeowner 8 to 12% annually over the life of the system, with even better returns for commercial systems. If you have some downtime now, take advantage of our powerful remote design capabilities, allowing one of our experienced solar designers to provide a presentation, followed by a detailed, accurate proposal, all from a safe distance. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. Sunshine's are wasted, but together we'll get through this.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, June 12th. Yesterday's showers and storms have come and gone, and skies will return to their sunny ways today and tomorrow, with highs in the mid to upper 80s today before a very nice day tomorrow to start off the weekend, with temps in the 78 to 85 degree range. From there, temps may get a few degrees cooler Sunday through Tuesday, with more clouds and scattered showers each day, but it shouldn't be a washout by any stretch, so still plan to be able to get out and about. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DC MDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Store. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website at dmvweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Whether it's a fire, a hurricane, or a virus, Annapolis comes together. We've done it time and time again, because this is a town that gets it, a town that knows how to lift each other up when the world falls down. As we face this new challenge, I encourage our community to come together as we've always done. I'm Steve Samaras from Zachary's Jewelers. I pledge to lend a hand to support my family, my team, my neighbors, and the small businesses in our town. Together, let's do what we've always done.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.